Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, he has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Vols ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Now on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. They're testing the right side here. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? 4th down and long. No problem. I got this in the first half.
And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Morris. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bishop. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This crowd knows this defense needs them right, and he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a vulnerable situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kane. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Creates a little space. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That's some pretty sticky coverage right there, man. You play that man-to-man coverage and you have those out-breaking routes. I tell you what, you got to kind of be careful as a QB how much you want to attack that, especially when the coverage is so tight. He does a good job staying glued to the receiver.
Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Trying to do it on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, 4th down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job, offense.
They'll give it to him again. There's some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. Looking for space. It's Bishop. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
A better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
To the air on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Nimrod. Bounced off his feet.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They punted away on 4th down. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Bishop. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon.
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Vols want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. And they'll knock him down.
Man, that is so much easier said than done. To be a linebacker and have to play the run and then break on the running back and then tackle him in open space, like you've got to be a really, really good athlete. It started with his eyes, seeing the running back creep out to the flat, breaking on it, and then being physical for the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Staley. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Now on the counter. Aubie finding some room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook, Jordan, and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Cobb. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35. So here is the Tennessee offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. On the move, it's Baker. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the ball's in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it again. There he goes. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
The Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Gordon. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Touchdown, Volunteers! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Brown will throw it. Unleashes one. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Vols! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Takes the handoff, it's Cobb. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open on the left. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the left side. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Vols, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. A lot of offensive coordinators love to screen you to death and work the ball down the field, Jesse, but a negative play like that will take you out of your game plan.
And that's not the last screen that they've got in their playbook offensively. They're going to try and do it a few different other ways, but give the defense credit. D-line doing a nice job watching the quarterback, stopping their rush, and everybody just seemed to hone in on the running back on that screen.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab on the left. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. One more snap coming before halftime. On the snap, it's Cobb. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Oh, he's got some space. Delivers the stiff arm. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup in 2nd and 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The run inside. It's Bishop. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the ball's moving quickly to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, he makes the catch. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Maybe some room here. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There are people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Creates a little room. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Finding an escape route. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Auburn lines up quickly.
And, man, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots.
Might have a chance. the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. The give to the lone running back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball they're thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Direct snap. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Tigers!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they tacked on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. Can't get him to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Shakes off the defender. Makes it past the marker. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get behind the defense. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They've got it back, tie game, waning moments, and a chance to put together the winning drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Powers through. Rams him with the stiff arm. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Bulldozes his way through. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Got it. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Dotson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Got a little space. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Props and kudos to that defender. That is a dangerous wide receiver, catching that pass on third down off the RPO fake. Nice job by the defender, getting him down, tackling the catch, setting up fourth.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the first down.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. Quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense just, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot. Back to pass on second down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes a handoff. It's Morris.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to pass. He's got it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the 4th. And boy, did they play keep away on that drive. Didn't think they were ever going to give it up. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab on the left side. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. This for the lead and very likely the win. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This almost certainly to win the game. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This for the lead and very likely the win. It's gone! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat. Period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.